Well, this is a totally a first of its kind Greg Cote Show podcast. Never been done in the 2+ year history of this adventure of ours, which means I'm barely in my own podcast. This is sort of crazy. It's my podcast. My name is all over it, and yet this one I'm barely in it. Yeti, how would you describe the dynamic of this particular episode?
It's kind of your dream, Greg. You keep your name on the show, and you still get all the shine, but you make everybody else do all the work for you. I mean,
Oh, that's beautiful.
that's
I
kind of
love
the
that.
dream, you know.
That is my dream.
And the funny thing is, folks, is that even though Greg has limited exposure on this episode, he still steals the show. He is still the star of the episode. He always wins. There's nothing we can do to be able to if he's involved even the least bit, he's going to win.
Wow.
But we think
Thank
that's
you.
a win for everybody, actually. So,
Right. And
um,
and and the other unusual thing about this is that even though Christopher is not here in this YouTube preview, he's like a major part of the podcast. He's like driving the show since I'm not there. So this is a totally bizarre episode. I have listened to it. I loved it. I should be on the show less. I mean, it was just fantastic without me.
this is
Uh,
becoming a trend with you with your less back in my days. Let now maybe you should be on your show less. I mean,
yeah.
I hope you don't apply that to your actual physical life because I'd like to keep you around for a
Okay,
while.
well, thank you for that. But in addition to Christopher and Yeti carrying the load, we also have the great Jeremy Teche on joining them. So it's great. Really enjoyed it. And you guys, wherever the hell I was, which you'll find out by listening, you guys tapped in and called me on holiday with a bunch of friends, and I weighed in, and that was a lot of fun.
We learned some stuff about Greg's personal life. Let me tell you,
Oh yeah, okay,
things that he does not deny. We'll leave it at
that's
that.
true. There was not
Um,
a denial there. You're
the
right.
also, so yeah, Jeremy Taché joined us, and he is widely regarded on Twitter or in his podcast spheres as being like the nicest guy in the world. I'm not going to tell you what, but listen to the episode. You may find that there are more dimensions to this Taché guy than you would have bargained for. But you have to listen to find out.
That's
I'll
true.
tell you right now. Maybe a darker side of Jeremy Taché.
Yeah, believe me, I was shocked by some of the stuff I heard. I really was. It was crazy. But this is a weird thing for me personally because I always hope that the next episode of my podcast is wildly successful. The downloads are going to skyrocket, and yet if that happens this week, I'm going to be in a fetal position in a dark corner of a room, going, "Well, wait a minute. Is there a correlation between me being on less and people loving it more?" And so that'll be something that I'm going to have to come to grips with. So we'll just see how it goes. But we'd love you all to listen to this profusely and voluminously because I think it's really good, really
Ooh,
good.
voluminously. I like that. Yeah, so make sure to check out the episode. Go to it at thegregcodyshow.com. You can listen there. You can leave a review. Also, if you have funny stories about your dad, click the microphone in the right hand corner of thegregcodyshow.com and leave us a message. Give us the funniest stories, the best stories. If it's super heartwarming, keep it short, but if it's good, we'll use it on next week's episode. So
Yes,
thegregcodyshow.com, click the microphone in the right hand corner. You can do it on your phone, you can do it on your regular computer as long as you have a microphone. Leave us a great story. We'd love to hear them. But yeah, we've got Chris talks about a love triangle. We talk that we admit that we have pop culture blind spots, but do we actually tell you what they are? You'll have to listen to find out. Um, and also, is there anyone that can make a cigarette look cool? Maybe Sam Jackson. You never know. Listen to find
you
out.
never know. There you go. Good job, and thank you for all you do, all of you, including especially Christopher and Yeti for carrying this podcast without me. And do listen. It's a good one. It's a real good one.
Say goodnight, Pod family.
Good night, Pod family.
At least you got the camera right this time.
I did. Yeah, I'm working on it.